with Tina at Ceriello's, or let's talk about this because it's a different way to say it, Ceriello or...
Yes, I say Ceriello. A lot of people say Cirillo, including some of my father did some
the
of my
locals.
Yes,
like someone like Jimmy comes in, what does he say?
Cirillo's.
He says Cirillo's.
That's the problem. Within your own family, there's disputes. That's
it's not
really
a dispute.
problem.
It just doesn't roll off the tongue in English the way that it does in Italian or Neapolitan.
Yeah, but it's a great marketplace. It's not just a marketplace.
No.
It's a little bit of
Really
everything.
A little bit of everything. My father opened the store in 1980. It was an A&S pork store for 2 years. My father was with Mr. Chicatano for many years. Opened stores in Staten Island, Glen Cove, and then came here to Williston Park. So this was an A&S for 2 years. And then my father switched it to Ceriello Pork Store. So we started a Ceriello Pork Store, and then we changed the name to Ceriello Fine Foods in like the 90s. So we've been here in this original location since then. At one point we had up to 10 stores. That's it. We're back here just to the original location and the Manhattan location.
I gotta say, I'm seeing things here and I've been in a lot of stores similar to this, stuff that I have never seen in my life. This stuff is incredible.
Thank you.
I could stay here day and night and eat some of this stuff.
We are going to eat some of it.
Really? Look at
do I have
these
to cook for you?
cookies. The soft amaretti with citrus.
Yes.
I'm taking that home.
Those Amaretti they're great. You know, I try to really have a nice mix of things that are authentically Italian American that people want for nostalgia reasons, pasta con sardo or the cocoa coming out in cans. And I also try to have stuff that's more modern Italian, that either people go to Italy, they have an experience, they want to come back and have it, or it's just like a high quality product. So I really try to have a mix of those things. And of course, everything we make, that's just this.
I like that you have Sicilian jam.
We do have Sicilian jams.
Look at that.
Yeah, you have the different kind of mieles, the different kind of honeys, the different kind of sauces. For instance, the jam. First thing I said to her, Paulie, when I walk in is, this is the jam that everyone uses to make a crostata. So if you're in Italian, you're looking to make a crostata, you're going to look and you're going to go right for the rosa because that's what you want to make the crostata with. There's other great items I saw on the other side too, and you have Kimbo.
I have Kimbo coffee.
Kimbo is my favorite coffee, by the way, being a Neapolitan.
Yes, no, that's all right. You're still allowed.
Okay, well, that's
Yes, that's all right. My father's Neapolitan.
Yeah, so
yes.
we
But Kimbo is, I agree.
I love that.
Even the other coffee is
that
good
was the
too.
first thing I said. Holy, they got Kimbo. First thing when we walked in is we went over to the, what was it? We went over to the meat section, right? And you were talking about the sausages and everything else. So we're Paulie's going to take us over that way. But there's also a prepared food section, right? And Paulie and I really want mozzarella now.
A little mozzarella.
We want to try a little mozzarella because that's what we want to really
Classic.
try. There's a little bit of mozzarella. But then we also want to see what's on the other side because we saw you have a great selection of cheese, which is really nice to see.
Cheese, fresh meats, prepared foods, all the prepared foods. We make everything here.
Yeah.
Nothing comes pre-made. I'm crazy.
What time do you start doing this every day?
Well, me personally, I don't make
No,
anything.
in the kitchen.
But the
in the
people
kitchen.
arrive at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? That's pretty
Yes.
good. They get a lot done.
Yes.
I mean, I help. You know, I don't. But generally speaking, I don't cook. But if we're making something new, like I develop the recipe.
So who's making those meatballs?
People.
Oh yeah, no, but someone you like your recipe for
Yes,
instance.
this is
Like in my place, I'm not making the meatballs all the time, but
Thank
I have a
God.
standard. I have a standard for my.
Yes,
maybe
yeah, we
that's
have
what I'm
a
saying.
recipe.
That's what you have a recipe.
Yes.
That's
You
what
get
I'm
your
saying.
people to follow the standard?
Oh yeah, exactly.
We try.
A little half and half. Those pignoli, the pignoli nuts got to be a little bit,
Do you make
to-
meatballs with pignoli?
Pignoli nuts
And raisins?
And raisins.
I gotta come.
And raisins, and
to
I even
come.
cook the pignoli nuts first to give a little bit of just a little bit of.
I want to tell you that me
Color on
and
it.
my uncle are the only people in my family who like that.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to make them like that, Neapolitan,
that's
and
right.
we were the only ones. It was uproar
Yeah.
when she made them. But
That's
it was, I loved
Neapolitan?
it. Yes, it's
Oh, I thought it was
Neapolitan, yeah.
Sicilian.
No,
No,
it's
it's
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan,
It's very different. The Sicilian meatball from the Neapolitan meatball.
Pignoli and raisins. I don't know anybody else who makes it. I'm gonna give you a tour. I wouldn't call them departments. We're sort of it's very tight in here. So this would be our prepared food. So everything that's here, we make everything here just about every day. We have everything from traditional deli pasta, macaroni salad, potato salad, coleslaw, and then we have this is one of our biggest sellers, pasta with sausage and broccoli rabe. Stuffed peppers, stuff that's a little bit more American. We have a grilled chicken salad, and that's a new item for us. We have gigante beans with roasted garlic, potatoes, everything we make here.
I need to eat all of this right now.
Yes.
You said
I have 4 kinds of lasagna.
Really?
4 kinds of lasagna.
What's your favorite kind?
I like the lasagna bolognese, but I have to confess I don't like lasagna. But my son likes the lasagna bolognese
Bechamel?
so well. Yes, with bechamel.
Very nice.
I have to say, I wanted to have a mortadella sandwich just on a piece of like a nice, with nothing on
I have
it,
to put
old
you on
school.
that's my mother.
That's all. Like I'm just a mortadella
tomato?
with nothing else, just a mortadella on top of a nice panini.
No
Old
fried
school, like
eggplant?
I'm going to the beach in Italy. Nothing.
All
A
right.
piece of mortadella and that's it. But I also saw that you have the arancinis, which I would love to try an arancini. You have many different varieties. A lot of people are not really into the arancini. How are you? You like arancinis or no?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a little bit.
doesn't like orange
I know. I love orange cheese. But your cutlets look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And great size, perfect size for a lasagna.
Yes.
So that you have a little bit today and a
Just-
little bit
just
tomorrow.
enough.
Just enough. Because when you have lasagna, you can't have it just today. It's got to also be a piece for tomorrow.
I'd love to have some of those zucchini fritters
Yeah.
with a little lemon
Well,
juice.
lemon
That's what I would like.
Yeah.
A little lemon
That's the
juice. on
Sicilian. They
yeah.
put lemons on everything. They're
Yes.
not.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Love it that way.
Yep,
Gives
yep.
it that little, you actually get to taste everything.
Chicken color and lemon, zucchini and lemon.
Forget about it, right? Forget about it.
And she cut the lemon properly
Yeah.
so that you could squeeze
it.
I hate when you
Okay. Now you're gonna think this is crazy, but for me, the best thing.
how are we gonna eat the chicken?
But the best thing wait a second. The best thing is to understand is a mortadella sandwich. The mortadella sandwich has to be, okay, nothing but mortadella. You can't put any oil. You can't put anything. That's how you figure it out. The taste. I'm gonna split this.
Doesn't need it.
Well, no, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it.
You want me to get you a
I
knife?
want the coulis.
You can have the coolie. Oh, you said the coolie. Paulie, love it. Get the coolie. Ready? Hey, salud.
So,
Hala salud.
can't wait to do this.
This reminds me.
Nice bread.
Nice bread, nice mortadella with the
Really
nuts
nice
inside of it. Reminds me of Italy. For me, when you go to the beach, you get the sandwich, you know.
This bread is so good.
The bread is from Fornaretto Bakery in Brooklyn.
Yeah?
Oh,
Fornaretto Bakery is in Bay Ridge.
I'm Betty to Brooklyn.
I love Bay Ridge. That's where I met my wife.
Yep, El Fornaretto Bakery. We've been getting all the bread that we get here. All the baked goods we don't bake, so all the bread comes from local bakeries. The fresh bread, the loaves of bread come from this bakery in Glendale. This panini bread comes from Il Fornaretto in Brooklyn. These breadsticks come from Joe Sicilian Bakery in Bayside. It's a very famous bakery. We get a lot of our cookies from there too.
Serve bad.
Well, you gotta have to, but I need to put the chicken on something.
Gotta.
How am I gonna eat the
That's it.
chicken?
We're gonna just try it.
With our fingers.
We're gonna eat with our
Yeah?
fingers. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna try it with this lemon. I never had that.
Oh my God, chicken color without lemon. Without lemon, just forget about it. You have to go get
See?
the other.
We're gonna dig
I'm
in.
not the only one.
We're gonna dig in.
And also, you know what else was the lemon juice? Tell what else we were talking about
Steak.
with the lemon juice. No.
My father always ate steak with lemon juice.
What?
The fritters. We wanted to taste the fritters with the lemon juice, because that's how you have the fritters with the lemon juice.
Let me get some fritters.
I just like to fry up the cutlets. I used to
Cutlets
season
are great, yeah.
breadcrumbs and
We season the breadcrumbs. We don't buy seasoned breadcrumbs. Everything here is basically from scratch. There's, and if it's not,
You
I'm
see-
happy to tell you. But everything is really from scratch. This is a zucchini fritter, so it's just shredded zucchini with a little egg, a little flour,
Yeah.
and then we fry them in the pan.
I
These-
fritelli.
Yes, this is just a cheese rice bowl. So there's mozzarella in there, there's Romano, Grana, and Parmigiano. And then we make them. These we make by the hundreds. These we make them every few days, but this we make by the hundreds and we freeze them and then.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you. So the reason why Paulie and I can hang so well is that both of us do something not many people do, is put the lemon juice on the zucchini. What?
On
Right?
everything.
Bravo! Como se, oh my God, he's the best. Why? It gives it a little bit more of a. It wakes it
I
up.
love the way you cut the lemon. You cut the lemon the right way.
It wakes it up. Yeah, it wakes it up, right? So let's do this, Paulie. What do you think? You want to split it with me? You grab it.
No, take it home.
Okay.
All right, I hope the microwave did them justice. That's the only thing. That's all right.
Gotta eat it first.
Rice
Oh,
balls are very interesting because There's so many variations you could do to a rice ball. But you did use arborio rice inside? I know you used arborio rice,
Yes,
right?
always,
Because
yeah.
that's the right way to make a rice ball. But
They don't stick if you don't make. You have to use a lot of other fillers if you don't use arborio rice.
exactly, perfect. What kind of flavors do you make here in terms of rice balls?
Just the cheese, and then we make one also with prosciutto. And the prosciutto one has a little bit of pancetta. This is secret ingredient.
My favorite one that I make with this is spinach.
Okay.
Try it.
It's
Ground
spinach.
spinach.
Is
Put the
just spinach inside?
Inside. Make like a spinach risotto.
What
Okay.
kind of cheese do you use in it?
There's mozzarella, pecorino romano, parmigiano, and grana.
It's not salty. I like that. A lot of times you use the pecorino. It overpowers.
Yeah, we don't go crazy with it, but yeah, it's in there. Just a little
Thank you for this lovely afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Paulie and I are going to still keep on eating, right, Paulie? Going to keep
Thank
on
you.
eating?
Thank you very
By all
much.
means, you can stay as long as you want until 6:30.
We loved coming here.
6:30 we gotta go
loved interacting with you and everyone in here and learning so much about your family history and your business. And want to thank you so much for allowing Flavors of New York to come here and just be part of your life.
Thank you so much. It was
you.
great. It was
Thank you.
a very big adventure for me.
Thank you.
Hope to see you
Same.
again soon.
I'm going to come see you.
Ooh.